Yo, yo, what's going on, squad? For some reason, I feel like the music wasn't working. Can you guys hear music? Oh, I think I got it. Fixed. Let me know if it's too loud. What's going on, guys? Nico, Jose, Tips Up, Ron Wilson. The Softer, Chris Noddy. What's up, Chris? David says, hey, love the year in review. Great storytelling, David. Thank you. I had so much fun putting that video together. It was honestly hard figuring out what to put in the year in review and what to keep out of the year in review because there's so many little things. But I tried to kind of keep it obviously more towards the highlights. So, but I'm glad you like it. No music. No tunes. I think give it a second. Might come now. I'm also streaming off of Starlink and stuff in the van. So if there are slight interruptions, just be patient because it typically just kind of acquires a satellite. Tune should be now. So if they're too loud, let me know. But they should be just enough. What's up, Jeff? Insulated stoke hat with ear flaps incoming. It would be sick, dude. The thing with merch is that it's just really hard to find stuff that's, yeah, unless it's especially something that specific, it would be really tough to like make. Then I have to typically order all of them, but it'd be cool. But yeah, right now I just got the 5-panel rope cap. Music works. Good, good, good. Connor with the 19 months. Guys, I forgot the stoke button. Of all things I forgot the damn stoke button. What up, squad? Connor, thank you for 19 months, man. That is insane. It'll be 2 years by the end of the ski season. Yes, guys, a resort ranking video will be coming out. I have so many videos I need to make before the season starts, and that is high on my list because it's so requested. So that will be coming out. 31 resorts ranked objectively from 1 to 31 as best as we can. So Michael, American Productions, Bella Escalin, second year in review bit, caught into the burnout with Luna problems, and good to see you look back on it. You, thank you. Yes, it was yeah, the whole year, man. It was, yeah, crazy. So hopefully I've learned so much from that year, and so hopefully this year is just going to be even better. The highs, the lows, everything in between. I mean, it was my first time really doing this full time like that. So yeah, and it was just crazy, just really crazy. So love the stickers. Bought some today. Let's go, Josh. I have probably about 4 or 5 orders that I just haven't fulfilled yet. So you're probably in there. So that's been another learning process, figuring out how to fulfill the orders. Do I wait? Do I go right away? So I will get the recent orders out. My plan is tomorrow morning, drop them off at the post office. So if you guys aren't aware, we came out with official Stoke Squad stickers, helmet stickers, different designs. So check out, I think the link is in the description of the video if you're interested. And I appreciate everyone who has bought one or bought some at this point. Loving the hat. Yeah. The only one in the world that exists. What do you think your first mountain? First mountain is going to be Arapahoe Basin. Arapahoe Basin. I just ordered some stickers. Let's go, Tips Up. I appreciate it. Just got my Armada Air 84s the other day. Dude. That's lit. I've always wanted to use those skis, but I don't think I'd really ever find myself with the 84s. But did you get last year's model or this year's? Solomon QST 98. Dude, that is a great ski. Honestly, one of the skis I think that should be recommended to people is the QST line. Hat looks sick. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, nothing too crazy, but it's definitely my style. What's your favorite ski resort from last season? Favorite is I mean, Snowbird's always going to be number one for me, but of the ones that I went to, Kicking Horse, like a new one, Kicking Horse is pretty damn sick. Kicking Horse, Revelstoke, Crystal Mountain was a lot of fun, Mammoth. Chris Noddy, 6 months from Out of the Shadows. Keep the stoke high. Chris for 6 months. Chris, thank you so much, man. Thank you so damn much for everything, dude. And Outdoorsman TV with the $1.99. Yo, love you. Want to be that good at skiing. Thank you for the $1.99, dude. I love you too, man. And you can easily be better than me at skiing for sure. So, Chris, Outdoorsman TV, thank you guys. Have you checked out and ordered one of the GoPro 12s yet? Love to hear your opinion on it. So, guys, just crazy stuff. But GoPro is sending me one. It should be here Friday. I have never... I mean, recently they sent me the 11, but I have never been a part of, like, an early camera launch like that, much less with GoPro. So, it'll be here Friday. I'll be able to use it. And I don't even think pre-orders go out yet until, like, the 13th. So, I don't have one yet. But I will be getting one Friday. I'm absolutely stoked. I guess a little spoiler was I was able to use it this summer with Abe. Abe had one, and I obviously didn't say anything at the time because... so I've gotten to see it a little bit and use it a little bit, but I will be getting one Friday, which I'm so stoked about. So freaking stoked on. So yeah, I'll let you guys know. I don't really know. I was going to maybe go mountain biking this weekend to try to use it a little bit. I mean, I can give you like initial thoughts on it, but you know, I feel like using it's the best thing, but I won't have any ski intel really, you know, until the year, obviously. But Jay gifted 5 memberships. Jake, NSG, Josh, Austin, and Dijon gifted 5. Jay, thank you so much, man. What have you been up to, Jay? I feel like we haven't talked in a while. I see you kind of, you traded in Deer Valley, it looks like, for Park City, dude. You going to Lake Louise this year from the TikTok live stream? Yes, I am. I will be in Lake Louise. Jay, thank you, man. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, that's the deal with the GoPro. I mean, I haven't seen it really since it was fully developed, but it looks pretty sick. I mean, just new modes. The battery lasts longer. There's, I don't even know how they put it. There's GP log, so like the whole color profile is a little different. So I'm excited to try it out. I was still blown away with the 11. I think the 11 is one of the sickest GoPros out there of the ones they came out with. So, but you know, I just love GoPro, so I don't think there's going to be anything I don't really like about it. It's just the question is always like, do you upgrade what you have? In my opinion, I had the 10. I was using the GoPro 10 last year, and the 11 was a huge upgrade from the 10. So I got to see if the 12 is worthwhile from the 11. But they just said they sent me one. They didn't say anything like, hey, you got to make a video for it. So I got the Bent 100s, 116 JJs, and the Revolt 121s, Nico. That is a solid quiver. That's what you need, man. Bring the 121s out. Can you try to hit Corbett's this year? Hopefully if I go up there, it's close, so I don't have to hit it. Getting some mind benders. Don't need them super wide. No powder over 14s out here on the East Coast. Okay. What is not super wide, though, man? You thinking like in the 90s or in the 100s? How many you got left? Dude, honestly, the most popular sticker is the Enjoy the Mountain one. I have, I think, less than 20 of those left. So those are going. The helmet stickers I stocked up a bit more on. But yeah, everything else is about half stock now, other than that mountain sticker. I've seen that, Michael. I've been seeing slow rumors about this season being even better than last year, but to be honest, I try not to look too much into the forecasts and all that sort of stuff, because just like it's either going to snow or it's not going to snow. So we're going to take it for what it is. But yeah, that'd be rad if we had, even if we just had like a solid season. You know what I mean? The stickers are dope. Thank you, man. Big fan, says Jose. What are you thinking for first? I think the first day is gonna be October 25th. I have no merit for that, but I just think October 25th, Arapahoe Basin. Would you recommend the ARV 106s from Walton? I would. I was actually working on a resort, not a resort video, a review video on the 106. So I want to try to come out with a review of each of the skis that I have that I've used. I would recommend them, but I guess there's someone. I'm in the van right now, and there's someone who just came up to the door. There's someone outside. Tara's talking to him. Wants to know about the van. I'm in a parking lot. I'm in a Planet Fitness parking lot. Anyways. Alright, Tara's got it. I forgot what I was talking about. The 106 is. I would recommend them. It's a very stiff ski. But I think as an all-mountain, one ski quiver, it's pretty damn nice. So I've liked it. It's fitted well with my 116s and stuff like that. And I think I'm going to use it a lot more this year, especially early season, late season, stuff like that. Snowbird was so crowded when I was there weekdays to his dumpings. Yeah, I mean, Little Cottonwood is just, it can be a nightmare in general when it snows a lot. And, you know, Snowbird's probably one of the most popular mountains because Alta's skier only. So anyone who's a snowboarder and wants to skip there has to go to Snowbird. Honestly, a lot of it's just getting off the bottom, and like once that initial pow rush goes, it's generally tends to sort of mellow out. I ordered my sticker 1.5 hours ago. Chris with the 1999. Chris, I appreciate you, man. You don't have to do that, man. Snow at Mount Shasta, Snowbird, and many more winters creeping up. Can't wait to see the Stokes Squad homies in March. Yes, we had snow over Labor Day weekend. Snowbird, Alta, a lot of places got a little dusting. I mean, nothing that's worthwhile and it'll all melt, but yeah, man, first snow, it's coming. So, and yes, what Chris is referring to, Stoke Squad meetup is March 9th and 10th. It's the 3rd annual meetup. So if you guys haven't made it out yet, it is a great time. There's no like major commitment or cost or anything like that, other than obviously getting yourself out there. But if you're in the area, you want to meet up and ski, whatever, March 9th and 10th. There'll be more on that when that comes, but. Hey, this guy's still talking about the van. Tara's in the front talking to him. Can't wait to take my 106s out west for the first time this year. Great work in getting the early season. Yeah, my plan is to get the Stoke high before the season starts. So that's why I have lots of videos I want to make. I've kind of taken a little... I'm in Washington right now. I've had this trip planned for a while. So I was going back and forth about it because, yeah, I want to continue making, you know, ski videos and whatnot. So once I get back this weekend, we'll be in full ski mode. What age did you start skiing? Like 4? Oh, 4, man. Merch receive, let's go. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of people are getting their first sticker orders. Other than mountain bike, what do you like to do in the summer? I like to play paintball. I hang out in the van, stuff like that. But mountain biking, I think, as far as the channel's concerned, is going to be really the main activity for the summer going forward. So... If you ever tried a backpack style third-person GoPro mount, looking in different angles for solo skiing. Yeah, man, I do what's called the video game angle, where I hold a 360 camera behind me, and it gives this like video camera third-person angle. The backpack stuff is just hard because I find a lot of times the pole falls down, and depending on where you're skiing, it's just kind of hard to. I don't know. I like having control of the pole, so I do a follow cam. I call it the video game angle because it looks like you're playing a video game. Have you skied in Maine? No, I haven't. What up, Bon? Any plans with Abe? No plans. He did reach out yesterday just saying, you know, great video, and he said he's excited for more projects this winter. Some bigger projects is what he said. So I lost my shit because I'm so stoked. I mean, one of my biggest focuses is trying to just further that relationship with Abe. So nothing set in stone, but yeah, I think the way that works is it'll kind of just be a little bit more spontaneous. Will you make hoodies? The plan is to make hoodies. I actually have a test hoodie that was delivered back in Park City that I need to work on more and just see. I haven't even seen it yet, but yeah, I would like to come out with a very limited line, like hoodie, a beanie, stuff like that. But it's honestly all gonna kind of mirror this sort of thing. It's pretty minimal, black, and that's just kind of my style. Other than today, because the Hero 12 launched, I'm wearing my GoPro shirt. So yeah, guys, basically things with Abe and opportunities this year, like I'm trying to stay open to it. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but what up, DC? Wishing Goat, what's going on? We got the squad out in full force tonight, guys. Thanks for being here. I may go up to Jackson. I really want to hit Corbett's. What do you say? Sounds sick, man. Go up. I'm sure it's Jackson is one of the sickest mountains out there, you know, just that's a legit mountain. So ordered stickers the other day. Can't wait to rep that in the PC area this season. Let's go, Ben. If it was the other day, I'm sure they are on their way because I basically sent all of them out. Yeah, I got caught up with all the orders. So Mark, what's up, man? I love my 108 Mindbenders. Dude, that's honestly such a great width of a ski. 100 to 110 if you're out west and you need one ski. Like, to me, anything higher to that 110 can do it all. You can ski pow in it. You can ski groomers when you need to. Love the Stoke hat. Thank you, Bon. Yeah, I do too. I honestly did not have high expectations for this, just the way it all worked out. But when I got it, like, I'm impressed with the quality of it, the style, like the fit. So I've been rocking this just to make sure I actually really like it and it's something I'll wear. But how's Papa Joe? Joe's good. I think he's going to be in Park City next week. So our plan is to do some van work. Maybe we can have tea on the stream towards the end if you guys are still here. That'll be your incentive to stick around. Coming to a wedding at Steamboat. Should I bring my sticks? In 3 weeks? No. I wouldn't. End of September. Speaking of weather, hopefully no hurricane. I know. I thought the hurricane was supposed to hit like last week. Or 2 weeks ago. Last week. Tall, you looking for a good trip this year? Should consider Butterbeast. The exchange rate is still really good. Yeah, I second that, Kyle. I was super impressed with Canada. The exchange rate is very strong. That's definitely a plus. And yeah, I mean, if you guys haven't been to British Columbia, just like being up in that part of the continent is pretty cool. So, and that there is very legit terrain up there. Terra security protect the Stoke. I know. I don't know what he was up to. Just cop some Ben Chets for this season. Super stoked. Let's go. Levi says his came today. Let's go, Levi. Big year. Dakota with a 420. Let's go, Dakota. Hoodies, hats, and beanies. Speedos for us Florida guys. Exactly. I have hoodies, hats, beanies, and Speedos coming soon. Stoke Squad edition. Dakota, thank you for the 420, man. And Ron Wilson, 19 months. Stickers came in today's mail at the office. I love them. They turned out nice. Ron, thank you for ordering them. 19 months, dude. As I told, who was it? Someone else up here. Connor Henderson. By the end of the ski season, I think it'll be 2 years, man, which is crazy. But I'm glad the stickers came. I'm glad that they're actually working because it was all new to me. It's like I'm just dumping all of these envelopes into this mailbox and hopefully the post office takes care of it. So that's really cool. What's good with that hat ski? That is fire. I need me one. How I get me one, dude? They just don't exist yet, man. I'm still doing some what do I want to say? R&D, research and development, making sure that everything is good, making sure I like it. But I'm impressed with it. The only thing with this hat, compared to some of the other stuff I looked at, this is something I would have to order like bulk in. I think just for logistics sake with traveling in a van, I can't carry merch with me and ship it out. Stickers is easier because it just doesn't take up as much room. So I found some nice print on demand sites that will take care of some little stuff, but these hats, I can't find them on that. And this is just the style I like. So I'd have to order like, you know, a set amount of them. And then yeah, hope they sell it, because I'm kind of stuck with the inventory at that point. What the heck is a mono ski? It's basically two skis stuck together, and you just have one ski. I think that's a really bad way of explaining it, but yeah, all black, all black. You coming to Whistler this year? Yeah, that's my plan. My plan is to come to Whistler. What's up, Jack Sultan? Thinking about some Enforcer. Dude, I think the Enforcer is a great ski. I recommend the Enforcer to a lot of people. Like when someone says, what ski should I get? The Enforcer is generally what I recommend. I think the 104 would be a good width. You could even go to the 110, I guess, depending on where you ski and what you like to ski, if you want a little bit bigger ski. That was a lot of skis in one sentence, but yeah, I definitely support the Enforcer. Yeah, they are very stiff. It is not. I would not say the Enforcer is a very playful like ski. But if you like, you know, laying it down on groomers, then being able to take it through Chunder, then ski pow when it comes, like it's a great all mountain ski. Weston says, "What's your opinion on the ARV 116?" I love the 116. I've skied that ski more than anything, so I have a lot of experience on it. I've made a few videos on my channel just talking about the 116, but yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about it. It is a powder ski, a dedicated powder ski though. Wow, trail digging the Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Boulder Basin Trailhead. I'll be there. Dude, I'm obviously stoked for ski season, but I'm also low key a little bit sad with mountain biking because I feel like I was getting in my groove with it, and yeah. Just got some stickers from New Zealand, so they made it. Honestly, dude, those were the stickers I had no freaking idea if they were gonna make it. I had New Zealand, I had Australia, United Kingdom, Germany, and then Canada. Canada I was more confident, but New Zealand, I was like, there's no way this freaking envelope is gonna make it to your house in New Zealand. That's crazy. You are one of 2 people to get stickers in New Zealand, man. Real fans watch Lucas in the summer from CJ. Opinion on the Bent 100s. I think it's another great ski. I mean, I think that's definitely more of a playful freestyle all mountain ski that you could take in the terrain park. You could take, you know, in more big mountain stuff. I think it's definitely a softer ski. It's got the edgeless tip and tail for buttering and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's, you know, Chris Benchetler is obviously one of the best to do it. So, I've just never personally used the ski. But obviously, there's a lot of people who do like it and use it. You should switch to race boots. Good flex. Yeah, I'm going to be changing my boots this year. Probably 120 flex up from 110. So, I'm not going to go super stiff like 130, but I do think 120. More with Abe coming. Love when you. I know, me too, man. I got some high hopes for this year, and we'll see what happens. What up, Josh? Joshua Close, excited about Stoke Squad hoodies. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. What's going on here? I think we have 100 people in here. I never know how accurate this is, but if you are in here, thanks for being here. Drop a comment on what you're skiing this year or where you're from. I don't know. Yeah, the hoodies. I don't know. My demise is that I just want the things. I want the things to be right. I want them to be good quality. And so that's why it took me so long to do the stickers. But I would like to come out with like a hoodie and a beanie. Like I'm not gonna have a bunch of stuff. And yeah, if people want to check it out, they can check it out. If I can afford a pair of the QST 116, I have the line blade optic. They're amazing. Other than constant D-lambs, if I can afford a pair. Line blade optic. And you're saying you're gonna get the QST 116? That's it. Those are both great skis. I need a new helmet. What is your choice of helmet? I've been going back and forth with this. I have a Pret helmet. I have the Pret Epic X, I think, or Pret Lyric X. I have a Pret. They're definitely great. You know, Smith makes good helmets. I think Oakley makes good helmets. You got to find. I would find someone with MIPS on it, just a little bit extra protection and things like that. But yeah, definitely recommend. Obviously recommend a helmet. Huge advocate of a helmet. I've been subscribed for 3 years now. Keep up with the work. Love the content. Levi, thank you, man. What do you think of Black Crows as a brand? Thinking of getting the Corvus. I think Black Crows is great. You know, I've never used them. I don't really know too much about them, but I feel like the people who do use them really like them. So I just feel bad because I can't give you guys like real information on these brands and these skis. But to be honest, man, it's kind of like any brand nowadays is very good, right? And it comes down to preference, comes down to, you know, do you like a brand for some specific reason, whether it's how they make their skis or where they make them or the riders that use them. So I don't think you can necessarily go wrong. I think the bigger thing that would lead to disappointment is the size of the ski, the width of the ski, and sort of what the ski is made out of. Because a lot of times, whether it's like a poplar ash core or Karuba core, and I'm using more Armada stuff, it really changes how the ski flexes and acts, right? You'll definitely notice it if you use a super soft ski compared to a very stiff ski. So I think that's a little bit more where you have to navigate. That's where demoing skis is nice, and I'd recommend even trying like a really soft and really stiff, so you can really feel the difference and see kind of where you want to lie there, because you know everyone's different. Some people like to butter around and throw tricks. Other people, you know, might just want something very very stable, so you don't get a lot of chatter, right? I'm gonna skip down a little bit, so sorry if I missed you. Sir Francis Bacon's nice, Patrick. I'll definitely be at A Basin, man. Do you have a trips or place you want to visit before the season starts? Before the season starts, not really, man. I still have 2 races left before the season starts, so I'll be in Florida, then Indianapolis. So I will have those trips, which those all take like a week of time. But honestly, my focus is really the channel, getting videos out and getting the van ready for this winter. So, yeah, for what it's worth, like I'm really focusing on the channel and the videos and stuff like that. I mean, what's the back of the hat? The back of the hat is just a snapback. Whoa, that's really close. So just plain, but I like the snapback style rather than like a fitted. You know, the inside's got this kind of mesh in it. That's it, black and white. So it's definitely not everyone's style, but that's the problem with like merch, right? Is like some people are gonna like it, some people aren't. Hey Lucas, tell my wife Marty about your showering when traveling around with Luna. I literally just showered before this. I'm at a Planet Fitness in Washington. It was great. Planet Fitness, super clean. No one was there. The water wasn't very hot though, I will say that. It was warm. It was good. It wasn't like it was a cold shower, but sometimes you just need to, like, you know, really set yourself on fire, and I didn't have it. So, but yeah, every few days, 3-4 days, I would say during the ski season is when I would take a shower. Truck stops are really nice. They're expensive, but truck stops have great showers. And then recreation centers is kind of like, you know I have one in Summit County that I go to. There's one in Mammoth, and then really anything in the Pacific Northwest, there's Planet Fitnesses everywhere. So What's up, Silk? At work, but got some coming to Oz hyped ass. Was that you who did the Australia one? Okay, sick. What size boots do you wear? My Mondo's a 25.5. 25.5 is my boot size. I got new Sammy Carlson White Walkers. Nice, dude. Do you get the 116 or the 121s? The stickers are sick. Thank you, man. My first season on a fatter ski line. Looking forward to it. Dude, honestly, when I switched to a fatter ski, it really changed the way I could attack the mountain, I feel like. Especially bigger mountain stuff. Just got home less than an hour with my Moment Wildcat. Can't wait to ski them. Let's go. I used Armada 98s for a long time, and then I went to a 116, and I really never looked back. I used the 116 for many years, and then last year, if you guys were following, is when I start to buy different skis. I got the 106s, the 121s, but it was really up before that. I had only used the 116s. What I'm riding this year, Black Crow's a Nima 182. Will be demoing stuff for daily driver, quite large. Hey man, if we had a season like last season, you don't even need anything less than a 116. You should try Pot Gear. That's another good brand. Hey bro, I've got a couple of Vermont trips already scheduled. Let's go, Jerry. Jerry and bro meet up. The Smith Vantage helmet's the way to go. Super comfortable and great ventilation. Yes, there's another great recommendation. Smith honestly makes great products, whether it's goggles or helmets, whatever. Moment Death Wish is 104. First guy was Armada Adolo. Nice, see that thing's legendary. Yeah, Jason's right. The best bet if you can get to public demo, many skis as you can. Yep. I honestly think that's the best. Like where the demo tent is like at the base. I remember they do it at Alta. Sometimes it's like $50 or $75, and you can just go swap out skis as you go. Like, what do you think is the best width for an all-mountain ski? In my opinion, out west, 106, 108. You know, in that area, 104 is fine, right? 100 to 110. I think once you start getting above 110, it can be a little bit big. But yeah, it really depends where you live. Absolutely love my 104. It's amazing how quick you can turn them for being a wide ski. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. I've never tried peak skis. Tyler, $5. Sup, big dog? I'm chilling, big dog, dude. Thank you for the $5, Tyler. I forgot my stoke button, which is very unfortunate, but thank you for the $5. I think you should try snowbiking this season now that you've got some mountain biking under your belt. Dude, that would be fun. Not even gonna lie. But I feel like I would crash all the time trying to get down the mountain. Jeff says, Vocal M6 96 last year. Love them, but wish I had a little wider underfoot. See? I'm slowly converting people, okay? The Vocal Mantra is honestly a sick ski. That's another one I'd put up there. Enforcer, the QST, the Mantra. Like, those are all staple brands and skis that are out there. I just do think, depending on what you do, and you come out and you ski out west and you get one of these, 10-inch storms, like that's when a 96, in my opinion, starts to suffer a little bit. Even if you're not trying to ski POW, like you can just a bigger ski, that is where like that 108, 106 is that's why they call it the one ski quiver, the killer quiver, whatever they say, because it can kind of do a little bit of everything. Then if you're like really trying to ski POW, you can get up to a 116 and I don't know what analogy to use, but it's like using a proper downhill full suspension bike when you're doing downhill biking, right? Like you're using the right tool for the job. And when you use a POW ski, just the way the rocker is, like the flex pattern, you're like, okay, now I can actually like ski powder. I love mountain bike. Was biking at Vail, went into a tree at 20 miles an hour. I've not been biking yet. I mean, I don't want to convince you to go back out if you're injured, but, you know, you got to get back on the wagon, dude. No matter what it is. If you crash skiing, you crash biking, like, the best thing you can do is get back out there. But, you know, listen to your body. I don't know if you got hurt. I'm not liable if you go back out and hurt yourself again, but, yeah, dude, we do it because we love it, man. Richard with the 3. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate you, man. Why does it say A3? I wonder what that means. Tyler with another 2. Tyler, thank you for the 7 total. Do you ever ride park? Not really, man, to be honest. I will sometimes roll through the park, you know, throw a 360 or something, but I honestly don't really ski park. Just at my age, I don't really see the point for it, and I'm just not, you know, I'm not good at it, so there's so many better park skiers, especially people who make YouTube videos out there. So I don't really ski park. So I apologize to people who want me to ski park, but that just won't happen. Although we did roll through the big line at Mammoth this summer. That was pretty crazy. I did a triple arm flapper, rolled the windows down, but we cleared it. So that was fun. That was fun. Finally caved and bought some White Walkers. Let's go. Guys, the White Walkers are sick. I want to get the 116 White Walkers and compare them to the JJs. Eric with the 10. It feels so dull without the Stoke button. Opinion on the DPS Grom Junior ski. I don't really know much about it, but I would say... Are you talking about for your kids? It must be. I think DPS makes a good ski, but for some reason, the DPS skis are very expensive, are they not? I feel like I've seen those skis. They're like over $1,000. I need something shorter underfoot. You need something more narrow underfoot, you mean? Pete says Lucas just got the stickers stoked. Let's go, Pete. Glad you got them. They're getting to people quicker than I thought. Nate says snowboarder here. Thanks for keeping the stoke alive. Hope to run into you at Park City. Thank you, Nate. I went up to 116. It was a little sketch and bumps and skied off stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's why. Like, 116 is a powder ski. Like, 100%. And that's where I feel like I've made an effort to make sure I clarify that, because I use the 116 so much in all conditions that I feel like sometimes people thought that the 116 is like, it's like an all mountain ski, and I think it can be used like that, but from like a technical, like, proper standpoint, the 116, especially the JJ, is a powder ski, you know. So I don't want people to think that it can be an all mountain ski, then they try to go carve with groomers and it doesn't work. So $130 people in the summer. Thank you, man, the stream. Yeah, I think we hit 130, which is pretty solid for a September stream. So thank you guys for being here. Make it exclusive. Do a drop of different merch, limited quantity. I know, quality. I was thinking that. I'm trying to think of ways to do it like that. But like, also, the end of the day, right? Like, my quote unquote job is to like ski and make videos. So I don't want to get too wrapped up in the whole merch and stickers and stuff like that, because that's, you know. Just bought 3 stickers. Can't wait for them to arrive. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Any advice on getting fitted for boots? Are you getting them molded to your feet, and are you getting foot beds made for you? The Aus one was me. You were the only Australia one, Silk. Is it possible to have an East Coast tab on Discord? I'm sure it can be. We can talk to our merch, or not our merch guys, our Discord guys, Jay and Chin. I'm sure we can make an East Coast tab. And then make an East Coast versus West Coast tab. Just kidding, don't do that. Don't do that. A for Aussie dollar. Okay, sick. I almost killed myself in a motorcycle crash and I was back on the bike 4 months later. Please do not use me as a good example. Yikes, 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 yikes. Oh, but true, I mean, you got to get back out there, right? I mean, that's like the best thing you can do to get back over the fear of whatever, you know. If you ride too narrow out west in a groomer after a storm, you will get boot slapped because you dig so far into soft groomers. Nothing worse than crashing because you catch your boots in a groomer. Yeah, that's a good point. I've never had that happen to me, but that is a good point. Lucas, my guy, bought my first snowboard yesterday. I'm actually so up for the season. Much love from Oregon. Love the Stoke, and I'm so ready to shred. Josh, thank you, man. It's been great to see you again, my friend. Can't wait to see your clips from the snowboard. Fingers crossed for a monster season out east this year. My fingers are crossed for you, dude. Blizzard, Russell 10 at the end of the season. 102, super versatile to do anything ski. Yeah, 102 is a great, great underfoot. Blizzard makes great skis as well. Bring back the Lucas-made horn noises. Oh, check this out. Check out my new live stream setup. Live stream Camelback water. Yeah. That's what a Camelback is for. White Walker versus JJ, yeah. White Walker's good at anything. Last season was the season of the 116. Last season was the season of the 133. Ever see yourself partnering up with Armada? I mean, I would. Of course I would do that, but it's not, you know, it's not something that I can control, right? Yeah, I would. I would love to. I mean, that would be like one of my, you know, one of my dream partnerships would be Armada, GoPro. I mean, how old are you? Yikes, man. We don't like to talk about that. I'm old. What does the saying go? I'm young enough to be your brother, but old enough to be your daddy. I'm just kidding. I'm probably not old enough to be your daddy. I'm 29 years old, though. Real talk. No cap. If you need help with merch, let me know. Dude, I need help with everything. Merch included. Merch pays the bills. There's definitely more money in it than I thought, but honestly, dude, like just making the videos and the views that we got, the live streams, like that's honestly plenty, to be honest. Like my whole, like, I want to always ensure that you guys have the best experience possible, you know? And that happens with me traveling, making videos, putting them out. And so that always needs to be the focus. What are good skis for ice? I would think something that's stiff and narrow underfoot. Your videos are so amazing to watch from Zoe School. Thank you, Zoe School. Yeah, when I talked to the Armada reps, they said that they're pretty choosy about who they support. If you don't make super heavy content, chances are slim they will partner you. Yeah, I mean, even if you go to their website about like sponsorship, I think it's like just keep doing you, and if we think like you can't reach out to them about it, and I think that's the way it should be. So because so many kids and stuff are like, oh, will you sponsor me? Will you sponsor me? And it's like, one, that whole word has lost its meaning on what it even means to be sponsored. But I agree with how they do it. I mean, you know, whoever they sponsor and truly support, like, I think they need to be choosy about it. And I just don't think I honestly just don't think I fit their demographic of who they want to be an ambassador of their skis. But I truly love their skis, so that's why I use them. I mean, you know, that's why I would still use Armada if another brand came and said, hey, we want to give you free skis. I really don't think I would make the jump, because I just love Armada that much, and it's just not worth it to me to say I have a ski sponsor with someone else. Like, sticker arrived very quickly and is super nice. I'm glad to hear that, Scott. Last season was crazy, man. Love the bent 100s. Went for some bent 120s this year for powder. Nice, dude. So you have bent 100s and 120s. Yeah, that's a good point, Jerry. If you're skiing ice, something with metal in it as well. Something with metal in it. Weekly update. Healing from the injury purely off the stoke. Pumped that you dropped the stickers. Let's go, Blake. I'm glad to hear that you are healing, my friend. What's your thoughts on the Armada B-Dogs? I think the B-Dog's a sweet ski. I think it's definitely more park-orientated, if I'm not mistaken, so. ARV 116 JJUL will look pivot 15. That is a gnarly combo. The UL. Nice, Sean. I love it. Mountain Dew sponsorship would be rad. I would honestly more prefer a Red Bull sponsorship over a Mountain Dew one, but. 138 full reverse camera skis for like 4 days. Yeah. Yep. I'm with you. I was on 133 full reverse, and they were sick. You're on the right side of 30. All right, Chan. Six-year-olds in chat. See, it could be possible, all right? Not quite old enough, 23. No, I think I could be someone's dad in here. Potentially. I'm so excited for next season. I have a countdown to my Hills opening day. Let's go, Felix. That's what it's all about. I think we all have countdowns on. Picked up some 0-3P Woodsman 110s at the end of last season. Had one epic pow day on them. Can't wait for more made right here in Oregon. Let's go, Rob. I'm curious how you thought the 110s worked in an epic POW day, especially some Pacific Northwest POW. Any major upgrades to Luna for this season? I am upgrading her battery bank to self-heating batteries, and I'm putting in a new ski storage system, I think, on the roof, so I can carry my other skis, and they're not in the van, if that makes sense. But my plan is to put out like a whole van tour video, because I haven't done one in a while, and I think there's a lot of elements of Luna that make her very good for winter camping and travel and skiing. I print tees, have contacts for stickers, patches, you name it. Yeah, I guess my whole thing with merch is like the fulfillment side of it, you know, and like that's, to me, that's where I struggle a bit more, because it would be one thing if I didn't travel as much as we did. But yeah, like I said, it's not like I can carry boxes of hoodies with me in the van. And then, you know, stickers I can do, because I'm doing them now. I took all the stickers with me. It's easy to find a post office somewhere, envelope, and send them out. But the whole everything else a little bit different. So I'm trying to find a fulfillment, you know, person as well with it. So may purchase the season's 106s with the shifts. That'd be sick, Matt. Everyone loves pivots, including me. What's your pros, cons on the Tyrolia binders? Yeah, dude, pivots is definitely the best binding out there, in my opinion. I honestly have no cons on the Tyrolias. They've always worked for me, and that's why I use them. And they're a little bit cheaper than the pivots, to be honest. Pivots can be very expensive, so I find that the Tyrolia Attack's just a good... I think it's very close to the pivot, and it's a little bit cheaper, but to be honest, man, no matter what it is, I'm a very loyal consumer. Whether it's the GoPro, the SKIS, like what if I find something that works, I very, very rarely change it. I rarely change it. And that's with anything. That's with like camera gear, stuff in the van, like, so I don't really have a reason why I don't use pivots. It's just the attacks have always worked for me, and I don't feel like I need to change them. Way too narrow underfoot. Yeah, nice, dude. 90 to 104. Nice, J-Paz. I know the Magic J seems super enticing. I want to get a pair as well, but I don't feel like I need a 121, a 124, and a 133. No greater endorsement than using the gear. That's why I feel like I only talk about stuff that I actually use, whether it's the Montech stuff I wear, the GoPros, right, the SKIS, like. What's up, Joe? Tyrolia are super easy to put on soft, deep snow. Ooh, I didn't think of that. You're an inspiration. Your videos are really epic. The cinematic shots are sick. Never stop, says Jacob. Thank you, man. I'm stoked that you like them. I'm not planning on stopping at the moment, and yeah, looking forward to this year. Got my Stoke Squad stickers today. I'm totally stoked at this point. Love them, Lucas. Great job. Thank you, brother. Jack, thanks for ordering them, man. I'm glad they made it to you safely. Got them pasted to my dash. I love that. Are ND filters worth it for the GoPro when skiing? Ooh. I think it depends. I think if you're following other people, like if you're shooting other people, you're filming in the park, you're doing follow cams, I think 100% an ND filter is worth it on any piece of camera that you use. I think if you're just using it to film yourself, I think you don't necessarily need ND filters. I like to use them just because I think they kind of always add that extra element of production, but they can be a little bit iffy. But if you're following someone else, I think 100% you need ND filters. When's the super fuel? Dude, I don't know. That's all you, man. You guys were the super fuel ones. Who should I pick in my next fantasy draft? Justin Herbert or Trevor Lawrence? I honestly have no idea about who those people are. Lucas, you should adopt me. I'll adopt you, Levi. Oh, Chin already has dibs, so I've Chin and Levi. I have 2 kids now. What's the key to maintaining high levels of stoke? Gratitude, man. 100% gratitude. The fact that we get to be able to go to these mountains and ski wherever you are, right? I say this lightly, but I don't care if you're in the East Coast, the Midwest. The fact that we get to go out there and experience it and ski, I think should be enough to maintain high levels of stoke. So, because people out there in the world, they just say they're not able to do that, you know, and it doesn't even pertain to skiing. It doesn't matter what it is. But I think when I start to lose steam, I just remind myself of the fact that we get to do this stuff. I think is huge. The fact that we're alive, the fact that we get the chance to be able to do this, chase our dreams, right? Like, to me, that's what keeps me going a lot of times. And I don't think stoke is always meant to be maintained at a high level, right? Like, I think you need to allow yourself to deflate a little bit, let the stoke go, and so it can build back up, because you just can't always run at 100% stoke all the time. So don't put pressure on yourself to have stoke all the time either, but you know. Ron Wilson with the 20. Teeth of the Church of Stoke. Bam, bam, bam. The monthly Charlotte Ski Club meetings start next week. Got kayaking with the club this Saturday. Stoke is high. I'm telling you guys, it's here. Before you know it, it's going to be here. I love that. Ski Club starting next week. Ron, thank you for the 20, dude. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, Ron. Another week. You guys are incredible. Every Wednesday you guys are here, man, and I really appreciate it. First season with an icon pass. Let's go, Nevin. Just a roof box. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. It's the Dakeen. It's a Dakeen ski bag, but it's a hard case one, and it fits like, I don't know. It'll be easier when I show it to you guys, because I don't really have room on the roof because of the solar panel and everything else. So it's been I've had to get something very specific. Like roof boxes don't fit, is what I'm getting at. Roof boxes are too wide. I don't have that much room. So unless I find a fabricator who can make me something, it's been difficult to find something that's going to fit there. Love skiing vicariously through your video after an early knee injury. Ooh, thanks for your response to my DM as well. You're welcome, man. I do try to respond to all the DMs, comments, everything. I can only watch your videos when I get close to skiing because it makes me so impatient. Oh no, trip is January 1st in Whitefish. Had to start early. Let's go. Love that. I can fulfill from my warehouse. Yeah, just send me an email. I'd love to get more information. You know, right now I run everything through my website, which is nice, having it all linked together. But yeah, I don't have anything necessarily set in stone, but I know what I want. I have like the designs, you know. Yo, you're featured in Powder Magazine. That's sick. I know. I didn't know that. Chin sent the article in Discord, and I was like, dude, that's so rad. I'd help with merch for fulfillment. All you got to do is ask. I don't want to make you guys do it though either, right? This is my thing. Not in a selfish way, but it's my job to do it, not you guys. Sahara with the $4.99. Huge fan. You're the reason I got into skiing. First super chat from Sahara. Sahara, thank you so much. $4.99. You're the reason I got into skiing. That makes me so happy. So I'm stoked that the videos inspired you enough to try it. I hope you continue it. It's a great lifelong thing. And here's to another year. Camelback break. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I'm sorry if I missed your comment. If you put it again. I can do a lightning round. Have you ever skied anything other than Armada? Yes, long time ago. What about the M399s? I don't know what those are. When is your next stream going to be? Next Wednesday. Arctic Camo Mondic Gear Straight Fire. Have you ever used an Insta360? No, I have not. Do you think GoPro will release? Yes, the Max 2.0 has been confirmed, and it should be released shortly. I believe. I'm going skiing January 1st in Whitefish. I'm going to watch your videos. I think I already read that. Another Jillian Votley ski video. Yeah, no, I'd love to ski with Jillian again. Luis, thank you. Keep being awesome. Have a great evening. Hard for me to comprehend how much work goes into each video, all the unused film, but also all the double hikes and retracing steps. You are a legend. Yeah, I could just put together a blooper reel of me just walking back to get my camera. Any tips on filming in super flat light? Not really. There's really no secret to it. I think a lot of filming in super flat light, it comes together more in editing when you can color correct it a little bit more. But there's really, yeah, when it's super flat, it's kind of just hard because, I mean, you can't even see, much less think your camera's going to be able to see better than your eyes, you know. What's up, Aaron Maxwell? Adopt me, says Josh. I have 3 kids now. White Walker 185. Weeks Evan with the 4.99. First ever super chat. We have 2 first ever super chats. Thank you, Weeks. And Bond with the 9.99 for some Luna Stoke. Bond, thank you so much. Bond, Weeks, Sahara. You guys are legends. Oh, yeah, I missed people and questions, so I'm sorry. I'm reading them all though. Landon says, "How's Washington?" Washington's been fun. Mount Rainier has been difficult because it's been closed. Like, part of the road has been closed, which I didn't know about. So it's a lot of driving. First ski season coming up. Gonna get a season rental. Great idea. Where do you find those looks for 209? I know. Spill the beans, man. Have you ever thought of backcountry? Of course, but it's just not for me. I don't think I'll really ever get into it, to be honest. But have fun, man, and be safe. I've never been to Whitefish, Frosties. What's up, Lucas? Been a big fan for a long time. 2024, 85. So hoping I can rip like you. Let's go, man. You definitely are going to be able to, so just stay at it. Practice. Ski as much as you can. What ski should I get for taking freeriding seriously? Ooh, I don't know if I'm the right person to ask for that. IFSA and takes in free skiing. What's up, Owen? I feel like, I don't know. Dude, honestly, I would just look at what people on the Freeride World Tour use, and I would just use those skis. What do you prefer, skiing, biking, hiking, or paintball? I hate this question, but not in a bad way. I guess that makes no sense at all. I don't know. I mean, I love skiing because it's, you know, the one thing to do in the winter. I have the most experience with it. You know. Biking is really exhilarating. It's new, so that, you know, it's like picking some new. Paintball is its own bucket. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'm going to choose skiing, but they're all great. See you, JPaz. Me and Sahara live together from SC. Oh, okay. That's badass. 2 first super chats from the same household. I took freestyle 96 for free ride and pow days and some park there sobers. Yeah, that's a great underfoot too. 96. That's a sweet spot. Eric with the 572 and Michael with the 499. Lucas, you are a 4-barrel, holy carb of pure stoke, pumping WFO into the big block of skiing. You know what, Eric? All right, I appreciate the 572. I love the support on the channel, but sometimes I have no idea what you're referring to, and I feel like I should. All right? Thank you for the 572. This sounds like some sort of song spin-off that you applied to the Stoke Squad. Michael Hancock, add me to the list of adoptees. I'll de-age my 6'2", 23-year-old self, Benjamin Button disease. Dude, 6'2", 23 years old? That won't even make sense because I'm older than you and I'm like 5'10", so I can't even have a 6'2". Thank you for the $4.99. But all right, I guess we have 4 adoptees. I went from 0 kids to 4 kids in one live stream. Hey Lucas, I'm an East Coast skier and your videos give me that sense of being out west because of how well they are made. Don't stop pushing out great content. Lucas K, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. We are not planning on stopping. And I'm glad you enjoy it, man. Do we think you'll ever get a pair of carving skis? I wanted to get a pair of mogul skis. I feel like I'll get a pair of mogul skis before I get a pair of carving skis. I don't want to carve. I just want to ski POW. Are you going to get the new JJs? I'm not going to be getting the new JJs. The new Armada skis, nothing's new on them. It's just the top sheet. And to be honest, I don't really love the top sheet. I think the Stoke Elk, the Stoke Crows, everything like that, I think those are a lot more beautiful. So I will probably not be upgrading my fleet of Armadas. I will probably ski another year with them, and then next year, the following year, could potentially upgrade. I assume it's a dream of yours to ski in the Alps. You know what they say about assuming. To be honest, it's honestly not like a crazy dream of mine. Of course, I would love to do it someday. But yeah, I just want to ski deep POW. And to be honest, deep POW happens in Utah. But yeah, I would love to ski international. I'd love to go to Japan. It would be a sweet video. Any boot recommendations? Yikes. I don't know. The Solomon, what are they called? Solomon S Pros or something. Solomon makes a good boot. Lang is obviously a great boot manufacturer as well. Kind of depends. Do you want like a 3-piece boot? Do you want a full 4-piece boot? You know, all that sort of stuff. I've heard K2 Mindbender is great. Dinosaur, Solomon QSTs. My fiance says I can't give you a super chat because we just bought land and are tight on cash. But you rock, Lucas. Heavenly Vid is my pregame mountain video. Let's go, Alexander. No worries at all, dude. Land is sick. That's way more important. So I'm glad that you liked the videos. Thanks for the support, man. Good luck with the land. Coming out to Mammoth again. Yes, for sure. I will definitely be on Mammoth. I went from 0 to 4 kids as well. That's crazy, dude. That's concerning. What are your recommendations on ski goggles? I mean, it depends on your budget. You know, I mean, you can get the best of the best, you know, and spend $200-300 on goggles. I mean, the Anon M4 is a great ski goggle. Smith Mag something, I think. Smith, obviously, Smith makes great goggles. Smiths. But if your budget is less than that, the zip lines are pretty good. But yeah, Smith, Anon, those are kind of your bigger brands. The new Armada art is mid. Stoke Kings, dude, the Stoke Kings will always be my favorite pair of Armadas. And I remember at one point I was going to get rid of those, and I could, yeah, never ever get rid of those. Do people ever arrange ski meetups on the Discord for Colorado? Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, the Discord's a great place in the winter for sure, for that reason. People asking about how the roads are, who's going to be at this mountain this year, or today, right? So the Discord's a great place for people meeting up to ski places. Found a, oh yeah. If you do decide to do anything with zipline, I have a discount code Lucas. It gets you 15% off. So you can get some very good deals on high quality equipment. A lot of World Cup athletes use the gear. Olympians, gold medalists, they sell poles, goggles, ski bags, all that sort of stuff. If you want to explore near Rainier, I think I drove up White Pass to get to Rainier. Gonna be, but I'd love to pull that off. Was on a homie ski trip last winter, and me and the boys binged all your videos. Let's go, Ethan. Gonna be at the bird a lot this season. I mean, I only have 7 days technically with the Icon Pass, so 7 days. I don't think that's a lot, but my plan is to use up all the days again. Yeah, they did make mogul skis. They're kid mogul skis. They're like junior skis though. You could do a 2-week trip to Japan and make like 12 videos out of that. Just make, yeah. That's the thing. If I were to do a Japan trip, I would go for at least 2, probably 3 weeks. So it would take me out of the States, and yeah, it requires planning and all that sort of stuff. But I would love to do a Japan trip. Just bring the White Walkers and the 133s, and that's it. S Pro Salmon, yeah. Forefront Devastators. That's a great ski as well. What age do you recommend buying ski boots? I guess it depends more how much you ski each year. I mean, if you ski a lot, I would recommend buying ski. If anything, I recommend buying ski boots first and then just renting skis. So I don't know if it's necessarily an age thing, because I could see if you're growing, you don't want to buy a pair of ski boots, but still, I would. Yeah, I think ski boots is the most important part. What ski resort do you recommend near Silverthorne for beginners? Keystone. Keystone is what I would recommend near Silverthorne. Outdoorsman with the 199. You should go to Mount Rose. You would like it. Thank you for the 199. I will have to check out Mount Rose. I don't even know where that is. What's the most challenging resort you've been to? Either Revelstoke, Kicking Horse, or Snowbird. Yeah, I saw that they integrated the BOA. I don't know how I feel about the BOA, but I've been working in Mount Rainier all summer and almost stayed to work at Crystal, but the Wasatch is calling. Ah, yes, I was just in the sunrise part of Mount Rainier yesterday, and I'm heading over to, trying to get to Paradise, but the road is closed, so I'm going over to Nisqually tomorrow to get in there, and then heading back to Utah. What skis are you getting? Sorry I'm late. I'm not getting any new skis. Wink, wink. Haha, for now. Smith Squad Mag, yeah, those are the ones. 4D Mag, yeah, those ones. What's your plan for the early season? I will likely be in Colorado, then Colorado, Utah, then California. You guys in your fancy new Smith goggles. Well, I'm still rocking the IOs. It's alright, Shin. Just you and me. Trying to find a one ski quiver thing about the Stoke Crows. Dude, I'm about to make a video reviewing the Stoke Crows. So, I don't know what timetable you're on or how much my review is worth to you, but I will be making a video on the Stoke Crows. But I think it's a good ski for one ski quiver. Just wanted you to know you made my day by listening to my comments. Love the videos. Thanks a lot, bro. Stoke Squad. I love that, dude. I'm glad I could make your day. I purchased a pair of Frontier goggles last year just because I don't use them that often. I was very surprised at the product. Yeah, there you go. Again, I mean, it all comes down to how much you ski, where you ski, and what you're. I mean, if you have a very unlimited high budget, just get the best stuff. I mean, you know, just go buy the most expensive things. Go get full Arc'teryx, Gore-Tex stuff. Go get the best goggles. You know, like, but for a lot of people, that's just not true. So finding a product that's still good quality, but not, you know, that expensive is important. And that's where I do think the zipline work really well. And, you know, I'm skiing all the time in the gear, so. Will you be making any videos on Mount Rainier? What are you doing there? I don't think so. I'm just kind of hanging out right now. I think it's time to make ski videos. Will you be making any video or a ski Bridger Bowl? How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well, man. I'm hoping to get to Bridger Bowl at some point. Does Zipline have a VLT chart? Yes, they should. They had one with the sunglasses, so I believe there is one for the goggles. Legit mogul skis are really hard to find. Yeah, good thing I got Papa Joe. He's got sick mogul skis, and he skis on the mogul team all the time, so he can get mogul skis for sure. Lucas, man, you really have made my love for skiing increase a lot. Love to see you grind and progression. Ski bum. I'm glad that skiing is fun for you, so I appreciate that, man. Any new breakfast recipes? Now that's a good question. I don't have anything on the docket right now, but again, like once I find something that works, you know, eggs, a carb, and some meat, that's all I need. Japow. Austin donated 5. Another first super chat. That might be a record for first super chats. Love your videos, man. I don't have a van, but a large SUV. Do you think it's possible the car camp out west to ski? Rex for the cold or shower? Yeah, I think so. Especially if you have a large SUV. I mean, in a way, the Sprinter's kind of like a large SUV. I mean, it's going to be a little bit bigger, but dude, shower is like the least of your worries, to be honest. You can find a shower anywhere, you know, at any place close to a ski resort. Cold, I mean, I would recommend some sort of buddy heater, or if not, at least like a below zero sleeping bag. Get window coverings to help insulate, you know, your car a bit more. But, you know, at the end of the day, you're in a metal box in freezing temperatures, so that is, you know, I've heard good things about like these below zero sleeping bags and stuff. And yeah, I think it's definitely possible to do it. I mean, if you're trying to live full time, that's a little different discussion. That might be a little bit more challenging. But if you're just looking to kind of go on ski trips for like the weekend or something, I think it's definitely possible. Thank you for the 5, Austin. Yeah, I would just try it. I mean, but yeah, don't worry about a shower. Do not worry about a shower. Have I skied Bear Valley? Have I? I don't. Did I ski Bear Valley? Is that the same thing as Big Bear? Mount Rose is east of Truckee by Incline Village. Sugar Bowl. Wait, did I go to Mount Rose? Honestly, can't remember if I went to Mount Rose or not. No, I went to Sugar Bowl. Is that the same thing? Sugar Bowl? Kicking Horse is gnarly. I went cat skiing there and got my ass kicked. Yeah, Kicking Horse is legit. What up, Bend Over 2.0? I was on the edge and buying the Stoke Cores before buying the Revolt 95s. Both are great options, man. Oh, no, I'll be right over to say hi. Yeah, that's why I don't even know the gear at that price point, man. Like, that's my thing. I'm honestly the worst person to ask about gear, to be honest, on a lot of levels, because I use what I use and I just go out and ski it. You know, I wear Montec, I use Armada skis. Like, in a way, I'm a walking meme, and yeah. But I ski and I have fun, so I'm not a super gearhead when it comes to skiing. When I was looking for a new coat this year, I saw this one, Arc'teryx, for 1K. Yeah, it can be expensive. The best GoPro for skiing? I think the GoPro Max is the best one for POV. But it can be a little bit difficult to use. They just came out with the Hero 12. Has a lot new modes, stuff like that. So Casey Willax just moved to Salt Lake City. Whoa. Thinking about getting Armadas. Which one should I get? You should get the Armada 106s. I've been in and out only listening this year on my phone, so I just noticed an ad. New merch launch. We got stuff in the works, Eric, okay? Stuff in the works, but nothing official. Nothing official yet. Only the stickers so far. Gotta go find a twig, says Dakota. Good luck, man. Big Bear is near LA. Bear Valley is south of Kirkwood. Okay. Yeah, I've never been to Bear Valley then. I got confused with the bears. You can find bags that keep you warm below freezing easy, but there's a lot of fluff in the advertising. That makes sense. I honestly think a little buddy heater would be nice. Gotta be obviously a little bit careful because you know you're using a little propane tank, carbon monoxide, all that sort of stuff. But also the good part with your car is that it's pretty easy to turn the car on and use the heater to heat up the rig. But Sugar Bowl is west of Truckee. Okay, yeah, I did Sugar Bowl. I didn't do Mount Rose. Do you do any skinning? I do not, Michael. What place are you skiing next? Probably Arapahoe Basin would be my guess when the time comes. I have the Arc'teryx for jacket and pants. So much better than what I had previously, especially the pants. Yeah, Matt, you're kitted out, dude. It'd be long-term car camping. Dude, and I guess it depends where you're going to be also, but like the Pacific Northwest is very easy because you can get a Planet Fitness membership and then you can go to any Planet Fitness. Truck stops have great showers. They're expensive, but truck stops have great showers. And honestly, a lot of the places I stay during the winter are truck stops just because camping is very limited. So truck stops have great showers, but a lot of times it's a recreation center. You can almost always find a rec center in a ski town, and they almost always have like a day pass of some sort, or even a shower pass. Like Keystone has one, Park City, Mammoth. I mean, any place, right? You can find a gym, and that's typically it's nice because you take a day off, you get a workout in, you shower, shave, kind of clean up, and yeah, it's a great point too, Jared. Putting a boiling hot water bottle. Eric with another 521. I will never be able to make sense of the donation amounts here. By the way, Snow Ridge Skier got hit by an F3 tornado last month. Hopefully they get to open this season. They got some pretty deep lake effect dumps. F3 tornado. Did it like do damage? Yes, not really. I'm trying to think. Like, I don't think there's... Yeah, not really. I don't think there'd be anything that I'm just like I said, I think everything is good nowadays. And if you like it, then you like it. I don't think... And like, in my opinion, I think there's always going to be people who say, I don't know, faction skis, they fall apart, or I use my Nordica for 3 days and then it delaminated. Like, there's always going to be people who say that about every brand. So I just think it's all personal experience. And I guess maybe it's just my own ignorance to it, but I don't think there's anything I would say and be like, I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously, if you are looking for a powder ski, don't get a ski brand that only makes race skis, right? That just doesn't make sense. But do you keep your older GoPros when you upgrade or sell, trade in? I tip, as long as I have a backup, I try to always have 2 GoPros. I will sell the other ones, so I'll probably sell one of my Hero 11s, keep one of the 11s. But yeah, I typically sell them. Once the Stoke Squad hoodie comes out, I will be buying it for sure. All right, we'll see. I'll hold you to it, Thomas. Opera, last to open, first to open. Maybe last to close, first to open is what you meant? I want to use a propane heater at all in a car in a large SV8 battery pack. Yeah, I mean, you gotta crack the windows for sure. You don't want to be in there with nothing open. But yeah, you gotta crack the windows. But how do we get a Stoke Squad hat? That's the question. You can't get them right now, Jack. They are unavailable. Switch over to YouTube stream. Oh yeah, we eat Kodiak cakes all the time. Papa Joe's a huge Kodiak cake person. To be honest, dude, some of that stuff like pancakes, anything with batter in it is a little bit difficult in a van because it's kind of hard to clean up. Like sauce is another thing. It's just kind of like something you wouldn't. Honestly, Matt, a lot of the hikes I do, they don't even have, like, there's not even a skin, like, there's not a skin track next to it. Like, almost a lot of them are all just boot pack stuff, and I don't mind hiking. Yeah, I do, Drew. Especially like early in the season when the days are a little shorter, the ski days, and it's a lot easier when I'm at a place for a few days. But yeah, that's the biggest thing that I miss in the ski season is not being able to be on a consistent workout routine. Absolutely. That's the hardest thing to adjust to. One of their piston bullies got smashed. I imagine, dude, on a tornado. That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised chairlifts and stuff and the towers didn't get ripped out. Free the heel. Would love to see some telemark turns on the channel. That would be cool to try. I'm not against it. I'm not opposed to it. GoPro live auction in the chat. What we got? This has been my current little run and gun. The 11 on a mouth mount It's nice for just little POV stuff, messing around. What's gonna be your first mountain this year? Probably Arapahoe Basin. Cordia kicks, yeah, they are made in Park City. What I do when camping when I have to clean up a dirty batter bowl is just wipe out with a paper towel. Yeah, I had like if I had a hot water heater a little bit. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm also more just a creature of habit. Like if I find what works for eating, and that's what I do. I think one year I made like blueberry pancakes. That was a lot of fun. I want a Stoke Squad hat. Come on. They're not available yet, Jack. I love watching teleskiers. Smoothest style on the mountain. Yeah, they are. Like, a good teleskier is pretty, like, damn majestic to watch. And then teleskiers who can do tricks. There's a teleskier in my grad school that I went to. You could do, like, 720s. It's, like, the craziest thing to watch a teleskier. How many days a week do you go gym? I would say when I'm home and I have like a consistent schedule, like in the summer, I'm working out 5 days a week. Could you talk about different types of boots and recommendations? I wish I could, man. I don't really feel like I'm qualified to talk about boots that much, to be honest. The thing you gotta know with boots is that there's different flexes, anywhere from, for men's, it's typically 110, 120, 130. There's 3-piece boots and 4-piece boots, and I would say the bigger thing is getting a boot that fits your foot well. I think if you're more of a beginner or intermediate skier, you'd want a boot that's a little softer, like a 110. The more advanced you are, if you ski race and stuff, they typically go with a stiffer boot. But yeah, I don't really know too much about the boots to give you recommendations. I love your videos. I always watch you. Please recognize me. Ashan Snipes AB Hoopers. Baby wipes are lifesavers. Yes, baby wipes are nice for sure. Eggs, powerful oatmeal, and eggs. How many times a year do you go ski? I don't know. Last year I was around like 85 days. The year before that I was like 35. So I don't go to a boot fitter. Yes, I agree. That 100%. That should be your first thing you do, and you to try on boots, because some boots have a wide fit, some boots have a narrow fit, depending on like your foot size, you know. So, and then everything else, like the flex, yeah, the last, forgot about the last, and all that, yeah. I'm telling you, the boots is the most important part, you know. Like, you have to get a boot that's comfortable, that you can wear, that, you know, the thing that will ruin your ski days is if you get a pair of boots that don't fit well. And then your feet get cold, your feet are hurting, you can't ski, you know, and then you go in. So, I would rather definitely get a pair of boots that are yours, and then if you don't ski that much, then you just rent the skis. The Daily Pow. We got a link about Alta this year, man. I'm up there filming most days I ski. Would love to help you grab some shots. I also shoot on the R6. That's sick, dude. I'm down. I don't find myself at... Is it Alta or Alta? Alta that much. I always find myself at Snowbird, but yeah, dude, I'm gonna try to ski Alta a little bit more this year. What's up, Tyler Babs? Are we gonna see any Southern Hemisphere resorts? Not this winter, maybe next, maybe this summer. That would be cool. I bought K2 Sight Skis 2022 Atomic Magna boots. Let's go, dude. That sounds sick. I don't have much time to ski, but I really want to take out some time this winter to ski. Yeah, you should go on a ski trip. Go out for a few days. It'd be a lot of fun. There's no better feeling than putting your feet into ski boots after they've been warmed up to fit them to you. You know, interestingly, I've never had my boots fitted to my feet or gotten footbeds. I'm not saying that's what you should do, but I don't think I've ever experienced that. My plan is this pair of boots that I buy this year, I get all, you know, I get them all dialed up. Favorite mountain snowbird? I'm gonna mail you some old grandma chili crisps. I put that shit on everything, dude. I would super be down for that. Any sort of hot sauce or like seasoning, dude, I'm super down to try. I have like a low-key affinity towards collecting hot sauces, I feel like. They're gonna get a bike soon. I'm picking up a Fuel X8 Gen 6 tomorrow. So hyped. Dude, I probably won't get a bike until next spring. Like the start of next season. I don't think it's, you know, now with skiing, I want to make sure I have capital and funds to do what I need. But definitely next year, my plan is to get a bike. Might put a Stoke Squad sticker on that bad boy. Let's go, Silk. That'd be sick. I can't believe you wore the Australia sticker, man. I was like, who the hell from Australia ordered a sticker? And that was you, man. Thank you. Favorite ski brand? Armada. Favorite mountain? Snowbird. I think I already answered that. Some good New Zealand content out this year. It's very important to get a boot that fits snug enough that your foot does not move around and people's feet start to hurt and you get hot spots. Yeah, I think that's a great point, Chris. I feel like a lot of times when people go try a boot on or get fitted for a boot, they get it too big. Like when you first try that boot on, it should feel like it's too tight. Because one, the boot's gonna pack out a lot, and two, you, like as Chris said, you really want a boot that's more tight than loose. It's not supposed to be like fit like a shoe, you know. Like you need something that's performance orientated that you're gonna be able to ski in. So I think a big mistake is people get boot size too big because when they're trying it on, they're like, yeah, this feels good, but really that boot should feel pretty damn snug when you try it on because the liner's gonna pack out, you know, by the time you move around and stuff like that. So definitely don't get a boot that's too big. I mean, obviously you don't want a boot that's too small either, but just know that the whole thing is going to pack out, and you don't want your... Yeah, I haven't tuned my skis either. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm really not the right person for gear, stuff like that. I mean, don't do what I do. I just want to, you know, film and ski. I don't want to do the other stuff, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. Me and my family go ski every summer, but have to come back home to this stuff. Really love to ski, though. Been doing it for the last 10 years. Nice. Gonna go to Aspen in December. Let's go, Westcott. That's gonna be sick. I love Aspen. Wax sessions with Papa Joe. I know. Joe wants to start waxing his own skis. I have custom insoles in my boot seats for touring boots. Yeah, exactly. I think that's the same thing as like custom footbeds, I think. The place I got my boots at will fit for life. That's great. That's what I'm saying, man. Boots are so important. And that's why there's people who do that like as a job, right? That's why every ski shop has a boot fitter or a boot section. You know, so unless... Yeah. I would recommend starting there. And then even if like you don't buy anything and At least you kind of know what size you are, the type of fit you are. You know what I mean? Slap the like button and check out the Discord. Thank you, Eric. Eric taking care of some of the back end stuff. It's spring for you now. Yeah, exactly. Thinking of taking a trip to Utah mid-December. How's the snow out there in early season? Honestly, man, I think the snow can go either way. I mean, I've had early December times where yeah, my phone's about to die. I've had early December where we've had very little snow. Recent years, I mean, not last year or the year before, but there's been times where December 15th, December 20th, it's been very light. But then you have a year like last year or even the year before where it's been pretty good, at least early season. So in my opinion, early December or mid-December is kind of a 50-50 gamble. It's either going to be good or it could be kind of light. But I have faith that it's going to be good. Modifications that can be made to a boot. Yeah, they can literally like pack out the boot, you know, like if you have pressure points or hot spots, they can modify the boot. So yeah, Nomad Unknown is true on that. That's what I'm saying. Just go to a boot fitter at least to get you all dialed. I've bought one of your stickers. It's on my bedroom door. Thank you. That's so cool. You gotta send me a photo of it. It's the same thing, Lucas. Yeah, I thought it was. My mom, we got her boots last year, and she went through the whole, molded it out, got footbeds, all that sort of stuff, and she's really liked them. I totally see that, Paul. I think rental boots are, that's what I'm saying. It's better to have your own pair of boots and rent the skis than buy your own pair of skis and rent the boots. Because rental boots, I just feel like more often than not, it just makes for a really poor experience. Dakota with a 420. Someone told me there was a GG pick sent. I have received. I think I received GG pick. Let's go. GG pick received. Oh, that's a good one. I like very sad. I'm going out west to ski for the first time this winter. I'm buzzing. Let's go, AJ. I'm stoked for you, man. Where are you going to go? El Nino. You're right, Matt. Coming from Australia in February. Steamboat has been my bucket list year since I was 10. But now I'm keen on whitefish. Can only go to one. You know, man. I wonder why you're keen on whitefish. I wonder why you're keen on both of those. I've never been to whitefish. I have been to Steamboat once. Steamboat was great. I think as an intermediate advanced skier, you'd love Steamboat. The town is great. I don't think you'd go wrong with Steamboat. Put it that way. I don't think you'd go to Steamboat and be like, wow, these guys suck. Steamboat is awful. You know? I don't have experience at Whitefish to say the same. Not that Whitefish wouldn't be fun, but got some stickers. Let's go, Westcott. Where's the Promise T cameo? Did I promise one? Did I just say maybe? Chin is wondering where the Promise T cameo is. Alright, we can end the stream. We can end the rest of the stream with a 2-person stream. There you go, Chin.
What's up?
Switching my race boot in my preferred shop. I need custom beds and some punch and grind. Got a couple hot spots that need to be worked out. Yeah, the hot spots, that's a big thing. Race boots must be very stiff though, Ron. Me and my dad has gone to Vail last year. It was amazing. The double black diamonds wasn't that hard to me. That's good. That means you are an expert skier, my friend. Vail's great. You should try out some of the other resorts in the area though too. Appreciate you, Lucas. I think I'm gonna gamble and head out in mid-December. I'll be happy I did. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's a safe gamble. I mean, even if it's a kind of like a weak year, it doesn't mean it's like bad. So I think it's a safe gamble. There's some gambles that you know, a bit more risky than others, but I mean, the Vocal Revel's a great Revolt soft from a flex standpoint. Atomic bindings. You sound like you're pretty dialed, man. I think you just got to focus on skiing as much. As to this joint, come on, Eric. If anything, the class is now gone. Another great stream. Thanks for making my drive home flyby. See you next week. Chris, thank you, man. Drive safe, dude. See you next week. I did have some clam chowder, actually. I got this fresh salmon, which was unbelievably good. I got a bowl of clam chowder, then we got fish tacos. Does Tara like Washington? Do you like Washington?
I like Washington.
She says she likes Washington. It's her first time here. Now if we can replace Lewis with Papa Joe, we'll be good. Damn it. Why do I even do this? I have been to many resorts near Vail, Copper, this way, so I went to Banff, Canada. Nice. Banff is beautiful. We can get Garage Gang in here. Get rid of my face. Oh, God. All right. At this point in the stream, it is no longer rated, rated G. It's not that bad, actually. It could probably be rated PG. What kind of fish were in the fish tacos? Attic? In the fish tacos.
What'd you say?
What kind of fish was in it?
Did you say haddock?
Yeah.
No.
Cod
or halibut? I think it was cod.
Cod. Maybe it was cod. Let's go, the Garage Gang. We got 2 garage dogs. Garage wife. We got Pablo. Oh, is that a gat? That's a gat, too. Oh, man.
I need glasses.
You need glasses?
I can't see.
You can't see that?
Not any of this.
What, the chat?
Mm-hmm.
You can't see the chat.
I can, but not very well.
Oh my god, you are blind. What does this one say?
The whole thing? I'm not getting new skis, but I got used Atomic Vantage 90. See, I can read it. It's just fuzzy.
Wow. It's actually concerning. Demonetized, I know. Good thing we don't monetize the live streams. Atomic are great skis, man. I don't know exactly about that model, the Vantage 90, but Atomics make great skis. We got Dakota front and center. Garage wife with 2 garage dogs. I lost my pillow. Dude, the garage looks clean. Dude, look at Pablo. We gotta get in on Pablo here. Oh, it's a lighter. I have to go. Have a great rest of your week. Goodbye, everyone. See you next week. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Yeah, listen to them. Thank you. Dogs, but no dong. I know. Dude, Pablo looks like he's absolutely chilling over there. Oh my god. I think I need to put Pablo. Can we make a little emoji of Pablo right here? This. We need this. We need this in a emoji. We should put this into a Stoke Squad badge. So people who are 1 year in the Stoke Squad, they get Pablo's face. Instead of the snowboarder dude, it's just that. Huge dab sesh, says Austin. Snowman number for 5 months. That's what I'm saying. When you get your 5 months badge like that, it's just Pablo. Thank you for 5 months, Snowman. I think we can make it happen. By the way, Japan is awesome. Another world. Oh, I want to go one day. Oh. What are we going to eat?
I don't know. You're the picky one.
Did that guy in the parking lot have any idea the power couple he was talking to?
I felt bad because...
What was he talking about?
Well, he showed up and it scared me because I was reading on my phone. And he was like, can I ask you some questions about your van? I was like, well, it's not really my van and I don't know a whole lot about it, but I could try to help. I actually knew more about it than I thought. I answered most of his questions.
Nice, good job.
I know. That was it. He just wanted to know about the van. I was like, sorry, he's kind of like on a thing right now. I can try to answer some questions.
I could hear him.
Yeah. Yes, if it was safe that you have propane in the van. That's what I said. I said, I mean...
Probably not. DC, 19 months. 19 months. What a way to sign off the stream. I'll just leave this here. Glad to be here. Keep up the strong work. DC, we love you, man. 19 months. I'll see you in a few weeks, dude. You and your dad. Sebring. I can see the pillow. Oh yeah, I can see it too. Bro is so wholesome. It looks like he's vaping, but he's sipping water. I know, dude. This is Mount Rainier spring water. Alright. 19-month club. Unreal. Guys, thank you so much. I'm gonna go find some food. Check out the recent video if you haven't. There's stickers as well. Links in the description of the live stream. So there will be a new video coming out soon. And yeah, time to get ready for ski season. So good game, Stroke Squad. Eric, you know, man, you're walking on eggshells, dude. All right. I'm just kidding.